Hey guys, we're going to be going to Final Boss Dark Visions 18, Tetra Sylphid. This was changed quite a bit for global. Here's the team I'm doing. I've made some small adjustments. I'm still working it out, and when I'm satisfied with my clear, I will upload it. But alright, so we're going to start off with stacking up the shifted LB of Tifa, Sephiroth, and Carton. Well, Carton's not a stack, it's a mod boost. So we're going to do Carton, we're going to do Sephiroth, we're going to do Tifa. Wait for these to finish. I don't want to actually chain this if I don't have to. Alright. We're going to shift Cacteria. We started in the base form. And we're going to do Deadly Draught. We're going to shift Bulwark. We're going to do Mixtape and Bulwark's theme. And we're going to Nethicite with Nicole. That's going to absorb the Banishka attack. So you want to kill this boss within 4 turns. If not, he has a big mitigation headache that we're just not going to be dealing with. All right, back to the base form with Cacteria. Back to the base form with Sephiroth. Back to the base form with Tifa. Back to the base form with Carton. Back to the base form with Bulwark. And to the shift form with Nicole. Everyone brave shifts on turn 2. Alright, so Sephiroth is going to summon Carbuncle this turn to reflect the boss's Banishka. Carton will just Wailing Claw so we can get a good Amplify. Tifa will Magnus for her good Amplify. Nicole will Shifted LB. Bulwark will triple. Actually, we're just going to Bulwark's Blair. We don't even need the triple. And Cacteria is going to triple. We're going to do Spirit and Defense Magnuses, and then Sacred Oasis for the, I guess Sacred Oasis is not even that important, honestly, because Carton did the same thing, but whatever. Anyway, we reflected the Banishka, and we immuned the ice with Tifa. Alright, so this turn, we're going to have Sephiroth imperil the boss to Dark, and do his Magnus. Nicole will summon Leviathan for the field. Cacteria will do her LB for the good Fist and Peril. Tifa is going to Nethicite. Carton is going to Nethicite. And Bulwark will shift. We're going to kill her and then Magnus. Alright, so we're going to Fairy Killer and Magnus ability. Alright, and we're using double Nethicite this turn so that we can stop the boss's Banishka as well as the Ultima for a nice no damage taken. Okay, so now we're going to kill the boss on turn 4 to avoid that mitigation. So Tifa is going to do her Shifted LB. Sephiroth, Shifted LB. Nicole is going to triple Bolting, which is going to chain with Carton, Shifted Frenzy. Cacteria is going to shift, and we're going to do a triple Oasis. And Bulwark is going to triple Mascaphony. Okay, so Bulwark and Cacteria are AoE chainers, so we're going to send them first. Then we're going to send everyone else. So let's send that. Just build up for a nice bit. Then send everyone else. We're looking for a 120 point chain. Okay. See what kind of damage we dealt. Fingers crossed. Oh my god, 3.2. Well, the boss is bulky, but it's Dark Visions. I try hard in Clash of Wills, so that was good enough for me. I'll run variants a few more times later, just for the sake of it, but yeah, I'm not going to stress myself out about this boss. So there we go. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's see what my rank is. I am the best. I am the best, it is known. There we go. Outstanding. Okay. See you guys next time. Oh, the gear. I'll show you the gear in 1 minute. Be right back. Alright guys, let me show you the gear. Yeah, I was messaging a friend my 5 minutes of glory at rank 1, which will obviously drop over time. Anyway, here is the team that we used. As I mentioned, the boss needs to be killed within 4 turns, otherwise he gets permanent mitigation. Supposedly there's a way to like cheese it with killing the boss and re-raising him and resetting it. I'm not bothering with that, so I'm just doing my turn 4 clear, and that's good enough. Anyway, let's see here. So Bulwark is here for what's it called? Fairy Killer. Honestly, that's it. Fairy Killer. It's really the only thing he's here for. But Bulwark is our Fairy Killer source. And he's also a chainer. Shift form has Spirit. We technically geared him for damage. I think the damage breakdown he did like 60,000. So I mean irrelevant. Basically just a Fairy Killer source. And then here's his killers. Like Bulwark is just a killer. Cacteria in the base form had some Esperfill, Dragon's Brush, Call of the Wild. We started in the base form and shifted back later. Shift form has, let's see here, Fist build versus Spirits. So there's the build she had, and she had Fairy Killer, 290 Fairy Killer. So there we go. Avalanche Tifa was our provoker. She had a source of Nethicite with the Sword of Kings that gives you Nethicite. It's Ash's STMR. Passive provoke, 400% ice resist. This allows us to immune the ice attack on turn 2. Now you could also Nethicite the ice attack on turn 2 if you wanted to do a double Nethicite, but I couldn't really fit a double Nethicite on turn 2 with my actions, so therefore I immuned it with that instead. So there we go. She provoked the ice attack in the base form with 400% ice resist and passive provoke and Nethicite. Shift form, damage. She's dual wielding, so dual wielding fist with a good variance, etc. Killers, there we go. And she's got maxed killer, maxed LB. And I think she did like 1,000,000 damage, or 1,000,000,000 damage. Carton in the base form is literally whatever. Esperfill, Nethicite. Again, we have 3 sources of Nethicite on the team. I know those of you that don't have as many Nethicite sources. Technically, Ash's STMR is unlimited, but it's an STMR, so it's harder to get. You could also use resistance gear or resistance buffs, that kind of stuff. Holy resist will stop the attacks, that kind of stuff. But do what you can. Shift form, he's our double hand fist build. So 6,000 attack power. There we go. He's got maxed Fairy Killer and chain cap up and all that. So yeah. Nicole base form. Esperfill, another source of Nethicite. Shift form. Instrument. He did like 1,000 damage. So like I geared him for damage. It's irrelevant, so don't even worry about it. But every spec helps. So there it is. There's his stats, whatever. Anyway, he did the Imperil, the Field, the Stat Buff, the Amplify, all that kind of goodness. Sephiroth in the base form, whatever, Esperfill. Shift form, damage. He's capped on everything as well. Chain cap up. Fairy Killer, yeah, max. Actually, is he max on Fairy Killer? He is. He did a little bit less damage because this is like a water team, and overall... he is mixing elements. He doesn't have the good Leviathan fields and all that kind of stuff. But he did like 900 billion or million something. Anyway, there's my clear. Currently rank 1. I'm sure it'll drop over time. The rewards this month are trash, so I don't really care. Good enough. So that's it. See you next time.